Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I am just your average thrifty bargain hunter turned full-time reseller, and recently I started documenting my journey here on YouTube, and I'm so glad to have you. Today we have a what sold video where I share with you 20 of my most recent sales across multiple different platforms. Today in particular, we're going to be chatting about Poshmark, eBay, Depop, and I do have one Mercari sale to share with you. So if that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing. And before we get into it, if you want to help my channel and the YouTube algorithm by leaving a comment, but you don't know what to comment, you can go ahead and leave this emoji. Okay, let's pull up the sales and get right into it. Also, I don't think I mentioned, I will put a picture somewhere on the bottom of the screen of the platform I am talking about so we don't have to remember the whole time. And I will put a photo of the item on the screen in case one, I didn't put it in a haul, or two, maybe you missed it. So we are going to chat about Mercari first because I only have one Mercari sale, but let me turn this pink light to white so I'm not so pink in the video. Come on, there we go. Okay, a little better. So on Mercari, I sold a Vienza vintage full zip corduroy overshirt work shirt in pumpkin spice. It sold for $28, and because it sold on Mercari, I make the full $28. Next, we're going to talk about Depop. First sale on Depop. I had a million offers this week on Depop. I'm not kidding, more offers than I've ever had on Depop, and I'm pretty sure I accepted every single one of them. And I've only made 4 sales, but I will take those 4 sales. Erica & Co. Vintage 90s Quilted Vest in forest green, button front, size petite large. It sold for $25, and I will make $23. And this is a trend. It's green, it's quilted, and it's a vest. If you have not seen my trends video, I feel like doing the research for that and really diving into what is trending for fall has tremendously helped me in the things that I'm picking up. Like the thing that sold on Mercari, I might not have picked that up because I didn't know the brand. It was just a random vintage brand, but I picked it up because it was like a utility work overshirt and it was corduroy. It also was zip up, and that sold very fast. Anyway, I will link my trends video. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. Polo Ralph Lauren vintage fleece lined jacket with packable hood in military green, size large. It sold for $79, and I will make $68. 68, I caught myself that time. And the next Depop sale, Paul Smith buffalo plaid Sherpa lined workwear barn jacket in blue. It sold for $90, and I will make $78. And then this sweater finally sold. I probably had close to 100 offers on this sweater on Depop, and this person finally paid for it. Free People Pembroke rugby knit crop sweater, size extra small. It sold for $25, and I will make $23. And I did have a few questions about like selling on Depop and Mercari, and if I had a video for that, and I don't have any videos or like beginner videos for those platforms. I would kind of consider myself a beginner on those platforms as well, because I think combined on Poshmark on Depop and Mercari, I probably combined on the 2 platforms have sold 200 items. Whereas like on Poshmark, I think I've sold over 10,000. So there's a big difference. My advice for Depop and Mercari is just to cross-list everything to those platforms. That's what I'm doing anyway. So that's my advice. That's what I'm doing. I would say Mercari sales could definitely be a lot better. I have like one Mercari sale every 2 weeks, I feel like. But then again, you get the whole selling price. So for me, it's worth it just to take the extra time to list everything to Mercari. I don't know. With my cross-listing platform, it's not that difficult. It seems like the cross-listing platform that I'm using has worked out a lot of the bugs that they were having. And I know I mentioned I was like really annoyed with the platform that I was using and asking for advice and recommendations on other platforms. And it seems like they've worked out the bugs and it's working smoothly again. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, that would be my advice. I know that's not really great advice. Cross-list everything to those two platforms, but also I boost everything on Depop. I don't think you can boost things on Mercari. I really have no idea how to get Mercari moving other than staying active on the app every day. So I do cross post, like I said, every day to Mercari. I think Mercari has had a similar instance like Poshmark where they changed the fees and people stopped buying over there, or a lot of people, they cut off a big market of their buyers over there. Anyway, now we're going to talk about Poshmark. And before we get into Poshmark, I do want to say, I think I was quick enough to take a screenshot of it because the one day that I saw it was the only day that I saw it. So if I did, I will put it on the screen here. Mark put out a little like blurb, just like when they were changing the fees, a little blurb on the top of your news feed, I think it's called. Yeah, your news on Poshmark. And it said, we hear your concerns about the new fee change. It's going to be interesting to see if they actually care and what their rethinking of the fees ends up being, if anything. All of that to say, Poshmark sales have taken a big dump this week. I did not experience what I experienced last week with several full price sales and relatively good sales week on Poshmark. I would say this past week was not that great. And before we get into what I'm going to share with you that sold, my lowest sale on Poshmark my lowest price sale on Poshmark this week was $15, and it was for like a kid's merino wool base layer top, and of that 15 I think I get like $11.75 or something. Lowest price offer I received this week was actually $5. I did not accept it, just needless to say, because that leaves me with like 3 something, but $5 was what someone thought was acceptable to offer. I mean, granted, on their end probably like $13, not $5, but still I declined that, and I did decline it. I know people are like, oh, don't decline. I typically don't decline. I will almost always counter, but when it's something like that, so stupid that you're not even serious about buying it to begin with, I'm not going to waste my time going back and forth with you and play the dollar game. I'm just not. Anyway, let's get into my Poshmark sales now. Actually sold the same day I listed it, which was very surprising. Victoria's Secret Bombshell Plunge and Coral Velvet, new, size 36B. It sold for $38, and I will make $33. Dolls Kill Delia's Rendezvous Vegan Leather Pleather Trench Coat in red. It sold for $70, and I will make $62. Next Poshmark sale, Polo Ralph Lauren Polo Bear Sledding Cozy Bear reusable water bottle, new with tags. It sold for $39, and I will make $34. This is actually a really great sale. J. Crew wool car coat, thin slit lining and camel, size large. It sold for $85, and I will make $76. And I had this last year, and it didn't sell last year, and I think this was like $15 off of my asking price. It wasn't that much off of my asking price, and I think it's because it's a car coat. It's the style that people are really looking for. It's what's trending this year. Again, watch my fall trends video if you haven't already. It might help you tremendously when you're sourcing. I'm not just trying to get you to watch my video. It just really, it's amazing to me the things that I'm picking up or the things that are selling so quickly because of what they are and has nothing to do with the brand. Anyway, next Poshmark sale, LL Bean Silk Long Sleeve Scoop Neck Top in black, size medium. It sold for $18, and I will make $14. Next, Wendy popped into my closet, and Wendy made me an offer on the Bugle Boy Vintage 90s Joe's Grill Denim Advertisement Jacket Hard Time Special. This jacket for $45, and I'll make $39. Thank you so much, Wendy. I so appreciate you, and I'm so glad this jacket's already off to its new home. This was in my most recent haul. If you haven't seen that yet, I will link it here, and you can go watch that if you're interested. Again, thank you so much, Wendy. The last Poshmark sale I have is also very on trend for this fall. Barbour Bead Nell limited edition country cottage print jacket in navy, size 4. This sold for $150, and I'll make $137. Now we're going to pop over to eBay. the first eBay sale I have to share also. eBay has been a little bit slower this week than it was last week, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're chugging along. Quince 100% cashmere crew neck sweater in bubblegum, size medium. It sold for $30 and I will make $23. And this had so much attention on every platform. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the color. It's like a really nice shade of bubblegum pink. Anyway, next eBay sale. Oh, I just got an offer on eBay. Oh, I can take that. Okay. So I just got an offer on eBay for a Polo Ralph Lauren washable merino wool sweater, crew neck in gray, size small. It is listed for $36 and they offered me $23 and I'm going to take it. So we sold that. I'm sure they'll pay. That's something also regarding eBay that doesn't really happen often anymore. I feel like it used to happen all of the time on eBay where I would accept an offer. The item would be no longer for sale anymore, so nobody else could buy it. But then the person that made the offer never pays for it. They have 3 days or 3 days. Oh my God. They had like 3 days. I was supposed to be like air quotes and I did the 3. I think they had like 3 days to pay or something like that if my brain serves me right. But now I think they changed something where most offers, it's like kind of like Poshmark where eBay's gonna charge your card if your offer is accepted, and it doesn't happen like instantaneously all the time. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because I don't buy on eBay, so I don't really know, but it just seems like most offers that I get on eBay, they end up being paid for almost always. I think I've had it happen like twice in the past 6 months that somebody hasn't paid and hasn't messaged me saying, I don't want to buy this, please cancel or whatever. Anyway, is that your experience on eBay? How have your sales been? Please let me know in the comments below. That's what this video is for, so we can chat about sales. So anything you want to share, please share. Okay, next eBay sale. Sundance. Also, this eBay sale didn't make it to a haul. It was on the rolling rack to be put in the next haul, but it sold too fast. It sold overnight on eBay. Sundance Dreamers Believe maxi dress in mauve, crochet cottage core boho, size large. It sold for $39 and I will make $33. And I almost backstocked this, but I didn't because of the color and because it was a maxi. And even though it's a sleeveless dress, it still sold, even though we're in the end of October. Okay, the next eBay sale. This also had quite a bit of interest on, at least I noticed on Depop and Poshmark. On Poshmark, I think I got an offer of like half off that I didn't accept, and the person never countered me again. So this sold on eBay. Suzanne Caro micro floral button-up sleeveless top in forest green, size 36. It sold for $40 and I will make $31. Next eBay sale. This was actually a full price sale. Filson Vintage CC Filson green button-down shirt, size medium. It sold for $44 and I will make $37. And if you're noticing a trend, a lot of these things are green. Like I think 5 things that I've mentioned already that I can remember off the top of my head are just straight up green. So green is a very hot color this fall. Next eBay sale was also on the rolling rack to be put in a haul, and it sold too fast. LL Bean barn jacket in classic tan brown corduroy collar car coat, size medium. It sold for my full asking price of $129 and I'll make $111. This I cross-listed and it sold overnight on eBay, and I'll take that all day long. So unfortunately you guys don't get to see it in a haul, but you can see it on the screen right here. This is the quintessential classic like barn jacket. And I'm a little bit surprised it went for my full asking price, but I think it has everything to do with the brand, color, and size. And also it was in pristine condition. There was nothing wrong with it. So it was basically like new without tag, even though you could tell somebody had worn it. If you see a jacket like this, definitely worth looking up the comps and seeing what keywords you could use to list it. And my next eBay sale is also fun, and I was glad that this sold so fast because it was one of those things that I was like, I can't just let this live at the bins. I can't just let this be the end of this thing's life. Sherry Hill ocean blue sequin mini dress with silk train gown, homecoming prom, size 6. So the body of this dress, like the entire, it was a mini dress, but it had a long, like a maxi length silk train that like attached at your waist. And it didn't come off, but it was attached to your waist. So it was a mini dress, but it was also like gown length. Anyway, the train had some like pulls in it and stuff because it was so delicate and made of silk. And the body was fully sequined and it was just really nice. And I was like, maybe somebody would hate the train and just cut it off. Or maybe somebody that's shorter will buy the dress and they will have to alter the train so it's not so long, because there was like a gash in the bottom of the train, like 1 inch up from the bottom of the train. Anyways, this sold in like 3 days on eBay for $40 and I will make $33. So the North Face Resolve 2 jacket in blue, size extra large, new with tags. It sold for $45 and I will make $37. So these Levi's vintage L2 2000s nylon board shorts, tropical Hawaii print, size 34 for $30 and I will make $23. And the last sale I have to share is this Arc'teryx vintage Epelson LT soft shell jacket in gray, men's large. It sold for $70 and I will make $56. Yay! And the offer that came in while we were filming, they paid for the sweater. So that Polo Ralph Lauren sweater, I'll put it on the screen, I guess, this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater that I already told you the full name of, it sold for $23. And let me see what I will make. Hold on. It sold for $23 and I will make $19.70. And apparently my Rollo is having an issue. That's been happening a lot lately. I think I have the newest Rollo too. And I've never been able to get it to connect to the app. But I do love it. If you are in the market for a printer, a thermal printer, I definitely recommend the Rollo. Let me grab the label so I don't get confused, because there's an order of operations. Okay. Gray cream. Okay. So I guess since I'm in the middle of filming and doing this right now, I guess I'll just explain to you what I'm doing. So when something sells for me, my cross-lister platform does not automatically delist the things from the other platforms, which I guess in essence is kind of good, because the only place my things, I know this is not good, the only place my things are inventoried is on Poshmark. So if you look at my Poshmark closet, unless it's so new I haven't inventoried it yet and it's just sitting downstairs waiting to be inventoried, the very bottom of my description you'll see a / and then 2 letters, and that just stands for the inventory bin that it's in. Like I said before, I list everything to Poshmark, so I make the listing on Poshmark and then pull it into my cross-listing platform from Poshmark, and then from my cross-listing platform it goes out to all the other platforms. I need to start doing it a different way, because like I said, the only place the majority of things are inventoried is on Poshmark. So I have to go on Poshmark then and find the item that's sold. So like this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater, the description on eBay doesn't have the inventory bin. And that's because it was listed, cross-listed to eBay before it was actually physically inventoried in my inventory. And the way things get inventoried in my inventory is I just go to my inventory room, pick a bin that has space, and fill that bin until there's no more space. It doesn't matter what the items are. That's not really how I do my inventory. I just fill in the bins as space becomes available. Also, I've been listing so many things lately, I need to buy some more bins. I bought 2 bins like a week and a half ago, and I think I'm gonna have to buy, I think 3 more or so. Anyway, gosh, I'm getting so off track. I'm sorry, my brain is just we're doing the best we can anyway. So I have to, back to the sweater. So I have to go on to Poshmark to see what bin the item is in 95% of the time, because it's been cross-posted, because it's been pulled into my cross lister and cross-posted before being inventoried. You do that differently, but anyway. So this sweater happens to be in bin EC, I mean. What it looks like, I just write the item name on there, what platform it's sold on, so that I remember when I am packing the item, if it needs to go in a specific mailer like eBay. I use priority shipping for everything, and I write the bin on the bottom. So essentially this label gives me all the information I need to pull the item from the inventory and pack it. And I use priority flat rates for 95% of my eBay sales, so it's important to remember which sales sold on which platform and put it in the appropriate mailing container, mailing envelope. Because Poshmark, you can basically use anything, and I love that because I get to recycle all kinds of cardboard boxes, all kinds of mailers that things get delivered to my house in. I get to use all of those again, so I really love that. But like I said, this is an eBay label, and I'm going to be shipping this in a padded flat rate, so it needs to be in that particular mailer. Kind of get confusing when you have, you know, 5-10 different labels and are shipping so many different things and are trying to do things, if you are me, trying to do things fast. I'm working so hard on that, on slowing down and really understanding that I can only do one thing at a time. Like, I try to multitask in basically everything I do, and I feel like that like gives me anxiety. So I'm really trying to only do one thing at a time, and it's helping. I have a reminder on my phone every day at noon that pops up that says you can only do one thing at a time, because I feel like towards the afternoon is when I get like, I'm getting tired, you know. Anyway, so we're here for, let me let you go. But before I do that, I did kind of want to show you my desk. I know I started the video with my desk in the shot, but the lighting was really horrible. Like the lighting right here with my light thing is so much better. But let me pull you down for a second and give you a little tour of my freshly cleaned off desk. Let me get my little video notes off of here though. Throw my pen. Okay, so number one, I just have like, I don't know, this office chair that I sit in every single day. It came from the bins, and I have no idea what brand it is. It's not like super fancy, super nice. The back of it is like, I don't know, mesh or something. It doesn't have any cushion at all, and the bottom has like a small cushion. I ordered this on Amazon yesterday. This is the, yeah, there's the brand. Cushion Labs. I didn't order it yesterday. It came yesterday, and I love it so far. I kind of feel like though, it's like correcting how I sit in my chair, which is kind of uncomfortable because I'm used to like not sitting correct, and now it's like forcing me to sit correctly. But I decided it was worth it to get because I sit all the time. My desk though is, it's not plugged in right now, but it does raise. Like there's a button right here that raises it, so it does become a standing desk. But to be honest with you, like I feel like I don't ever remember that. Like when I'm working, I don't ever remember like, oh, let me stand and type. Like maybe I need to start like working that into my routine too, like stand for an hour first before I sit or something like that when I first start working, so I don't forget. I don't know. I just get into like, I'm a person of habit, creature of habit, whatever you say. And when I find one way that I feel like works, that's how I usually stick with something. Okay, let me shut up now and show you my desk. Hold on. Okay, so let me actually turn the light off too so you can see something. Okay, so I have, first of all, I feel like this is necessary because my desk would be ruined if I didn't have this little, what is this, like a plastic mat, plastic desk mat, I don't know. And here's Audrey for everybody who who misses Miss Audrey. She's right down here. Say hello, Fran. It's very tiring to be working. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the desk. So, my laptop is still in the same place. I did get a riser, but I didn't get it for the purpose of having a riser. I got it because my laptop was getting so hot, and it actually has 2 fans in it. It's actually like a cooling thing, and it's wonderful. My laptop does tell me how hot it gets, so it is actually something I can be aware of. If it will come up, there we go. So right here, it was getting to like, oh my gosh, like 96, and I was like, absolutely not. So that thing has helped a ton. My laptop not only powers itself, it powers this monitor, and then sometimes I have, I'm streaming a YouTube video over here and listing on this one. Anyway, great purchase. What else? Oh, I got this yesterday as well because I wanted to have a space for my basically all the things on my desk that like were always just kind of in my way. Like this, my to-do list and my labels every time. So that's another awesome thing about this. Every time I print a label and it would be just sitting on my desk, I'm not going to go downstairs and pack this sale 2 seconds after it sells. So I let them sit on my desk for a little while and I pack the sales, once a day. Now I have a little slot for my labels. It's not like on the rest of my desk. Currently in my candy dish, I have some Crybabies. They're sour. If you've never had them, they are really good. And sour candies are supposed to be good for anxiety, so there's that. It has like a little phone stand in it, so that's awesome. I have my like pens and really just lighter for candles. This is another candy dish. What else is in here? Business cards, my GoPro, my vintage GoPro that I found at the bins. And like I said, just a candy dish, some glasses cleaners. I found this at the bins and it was brand new. And I was like, no way. And of course, perfect for my desk. This I got at the bins too. So yesterday when I made the things that I ordered from Amazon that came yesterday was this clear case and then my cushion seat. And I ordered one of these. And do you know that yesterday morning I found this at the bins? So I get to send the brand new one that I ordered to Amazon back and I get like $21 back. This is a phone charger. So it wirelessly charges your phone while also is a stand, and this charges like a watch, and I think you can put something else back. Oh, what you call? The iPod earphones. Oh my gosh, iPods. No, the iPhone headphones, the little pods. I don't know what they're called because I don't have an iPhone, but that can also go back there. But this is, I could not believe when I found this in an old bin. I was like, no way, that's not what I think it is that I just paid $20 for. Sure enough, it was. Anyway, I think that's basically like all the new stuff I've got going on. My pen holder with the premium best pens for left-handed people. If you don't know this right here, so you can see. Precise V5RT by Pilot. Top tier for left-handed people. And then I've got my little desk fan, which I love this thing. I use it all of the time. I just now have a place for it over there. So, yeah. Oh, and then I got this going on to track my sales for the week because I tend to feel like when I have a bad, when I have a bad sales day, I kind of tend to feel like, I lose sight of the good sales days very quickly. And so having my sales numbers stare me in the face constantly on top of helping me to reach a goal helps me to remember that, Megan, you are selling things. Like, even if you didn't sell something today or your sales were kind of low today, yesterday you sold $500, something, I don't know. trick of the mind. Not trick of the mind. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I've talked so much in this video. I wonder how much of this is going to make it. Okay. That's the end of this video, finally. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to watch more like it, you can check out this playlist that I made just for you. And as always, if you took the time to watch this video and spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye. Hi, friends. Editing Megan here. So, out of curiosity, while I was editing, I just Googled Poshmark selling fees. And the first thing that comes up is AI telling you about, sorry, I don't know how far away to hold this or not. I don't want to be too loud. The first thing that comes up is AI telling you that Poshmark seller fees changed on October 3rd and what they changed to. The first thing that you can click on is a Poshmark support link. It says support.poshmark.com/article or forward into an article, and the article is what are the fees for selling on Poshmark. And when you click on it, nothing's there. The page does not load. Like, I'll show you. Look, hold on. Look. Nothing. Support.article. Today is October 21st, and I wonder if something is changing with the fees today, since you cannot find it anywhere. At least I can't. Let me see if I can find it like actually on their website. I wonder if I contacted support and asked them what they would say, what the fees are. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I will do that, and I will let you guys go now since this video has been light years long. See ya. Okay, so I thought I was done. I was waiting for my video to finish rendering the edits that I made, and then I was going to upload it to YouTube. And while I was waiting for my video to finish saving, I checked my email. Check your email, friends. At what time? 9:10 this morning. I got a letter. Let me move you. I don't know why I put you over there. Let me move you so you can see me better. So we can see each other better, and I'm not just talking to the side of the screen. Come on now. There we are. Okay. So, I'll put it on the screen because I got a letter that looks like, to me, it's tailored to sellers in particular and not necessarily to buyers. It says, a letter from the CEO. Dear Poshmark community, one of our core values is together we grow, and every decision we make is guided by our deep commitment to you, our community. In this spirit, we have decided to revert to our original fee structure effective October 24th, 2024. We made the recent fee change with the goal of helping you, our sellers, grow and earn more by balancing the fees between sellers and shoppers. However, over the past few weeks, we have seen that shoppers spent less on purchases as they shifted their spending from orders to fees, leaving our sellers with less cash in their pockets despite the seller reduction fee, or the seller fee reduction. We have spoken to many of you and listened closely to your feedback. The outcome of the change did not meet our expectations, and I sincerely apologize for the disruption and impact this has had on you. Here's what we're doing to make it right. We're reverting to the original seller fee structure, effective October 24th. We're removing the buyer protection fee. We're ending Posh Pass beta. We're offering a rebate. And what I read the little footnote at the bottom, and from what I understand, if you created or edited a listing between October 3rd and October 23rd, which in real time is 2 days from now, and sold it via buy now between October 24th and October 27th, you as a seller will be getting a rebate if the new seller fee on those sales is higher. And the rebate comes in one lump sum, redeemable as Poshmark credit only, I believe, because it says redeemable. Oh, it says redeemable credit. So I don't know what that means, but I would assume credit does not mean cash. Maybe it does though. It doesn't specific. Let me know what you think about that, because to me, I read that as like Poshmark credit in one lump sum by December 6th. I wonder if this is really like we care about our sellers, which I really hope it is, or if like they said in this one very important sentence, where is it? Over the past few weeks, we have seen that shoppers spent less on purchases. Hard stop, period. End of story. Because you have to have people to buy it in order to have a successful selling platform. I know as a seller, I like to say I matter a lot, but like I need buyers just as much as buyers need me to be selling the things. I need the buyers. So that's a little crazy. And now I have to edit this video again. I'm going to try to get this out today in case people are unaware. I don't know if this is going out on like Poshmark's. Oh, yep. I just clicked on Poshmark. A letter from the CEO addressing. Now they have a whole blog post about it too. Yeah. So it looks like the letter from the CEO is just the same email I got. But I hope they sent out emails like that to people that have accounts but like maybe only purchase things. Let them know, hey, we changed our minds on what we did a couple weeks ago. We just kidding. Come back. Like, I hope they did, because they can't just have it be a little blip like that. If I was them, I'd be blasting it all over my social medias, all over everything. Maybe they are. I just haven't looked, but it is 10:30 right now. So this email, I received this email a little over an hour ago. Okay. And now I'm really actually going to let you go now. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. Is it too little too late? I hope not. Did we weather the storm? I think so. Only time will tell. Did we survive the Poshmark fee change of 2024? Let me know in the comments below. Bye, friends.